Holy crap, it looks like we got some major Spider-Man 4 leaks. Andrew Garfield looks like he's going to be coming back. Welcome to the Legacy Nerd. My name is Daniel, and it looks like we may have some major Spider-Man 4 leaks. Now, this comes to us from what looks like a production note. I do want to say this is unconfirmed. It will probably never be confirmed until we get closer to the movie, or maybe even after the movie comes out. But it looks super legit, and it gives us some crazy, crazy details about Spider-Man 4. Now, if you guys don't know, Spider-Man 4 has been in the news lately because Tom Holland has been doing some press rounds for his new non-alcoholic drink that will be coming out here soon. Now, he went on a podcast first. I can't remember the name of the podcast, but he went on the podcast and he basically said that he and Zendaya had just read a draft of Spider-Man 4. It left him super excited. He did say it needed some work, but he was super excited to return to the role of Spider-Man 4. Then he went to Jimmy Fallon, and there he explained that the movie would start filming in the summer of 2025 for a 2026 release. We got a release date shortly after that, and we found out it would be taking place after Avengers Doomsday. And then today we got some production notes that are flying around. Like I said, they look super legit. Now I redacted some of it here because it has an email and a phone number, but I do have the unredacted versions on Instagram and Facebook. So if you want to go look there. But Spider-Man 4 feature film comes from Pascal Pictures. It actually reads Amy Pascal as the lead producer, and it actually has a Rachel Connor email and a phone number. This says the status May 25. I'm guessing that's when they're going to start filming it. Producer Amy Pascal, Rachel O'Connor, Kevin Feige, Luis de Esposito, Mitch Bell as the writer, Chris McKenna, and Eric Summers. As the director, as Destin Daniel Cretton, and of course, cast as Tom Holland, Zendaya, and then CD says Sarah Finn. It's come from Hisako Film Lab. It shows the address of that and the email of that as well. The Marvel Studios, and it has the address of that as well, and Columbia Pictures, and it has the address and phone numbers of that as well. So it says, following the events of Doomsday, Peter Parker is determined to lead a normal life and focus on college, stepping back from his responsibilities as Spider-Man. However, peace is short-lived when a deadly new threat emerges, endangering his friends and forcing Peter to reconsider his promise. With stakes higher than ever, Peter reluctantly returns to his Spider-Man identity and finds himself teaming up with an unlikely ally to protect those he loves. Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man, Michael Keaton, Vulture, and Robert Downey Jr., Doctor Doom, mentioned to join the cast. Late May to 2025, late October 2025. I'm guessing that's the filming schedule. Release date, July 10th, 2026, aka titled Spider-Man Brand New Day. This is huge. There's been a lot of rumors about Spider-Man Brand New Day being the title of it. In the comic books, it's when everything was sort of reset for Peter Parker's timeline after he made a deal with Mephisto. So that's an awesome little detail there as well. So obviously, these titles and the MCU don't have a direct correlation with the storyline, but it definitely kind of puts like a new perspective on the Spider-Man movies, especially after No Way Home, where everybody's forgetting where he is. But obviously, we don't know what's going on in Doomsday, so that is a thing as well. The big thing here is Andrew Garfield and Robert Downey Jr. So everybody has been wanting more and more of Andrew Garfield to return as Spider-Man. There's been rumors of his own movie picking up where he left off at Amazing Spider-Man and getting his third film. But it's been thought that the Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire would return in Doomsday and in Secret Wars. And hearing that Andrew Garfield lately is wanting to tell more Spider-Man stories, it seems really, really natural for him to return in a new Spider-Man movie. And then, of course, we got Michael Keaton returning as Vulture. We have not seen him since what is it? Not Homecoming. Was it Homecoming? I think it's Homecoming, man. So yeah, that was Homecoming. So we haven't seen him since Homecoming. He had a little cameo that was weird in Morbius that made no sense, but he's back. And then obviously Robert Downey Jr., that's the big one. We heard that he was going to be in Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. Beyond that, we don't know. But also, Spider Man having that close personal relationship with Tony Stark and then having Doomsday show up, who looks like Tony Stark, That could be an interesting dynamic of that as well. The thing is, like, who is the new enemy? Is it Doomsday or is it somebody Doomsday is sending? That would be the interesting aspect. There's been a lot of rumors of Venom joining and it being Spider-Man 4 being the Keenan and Black storyline. There's been Carnage coming into the storyline as well. But what that villain looks like so far, we have no idea. We've heard a lot of rumors about Null coming in as well. And obviously the Keenan Black. This kind of puts a new spin on that, whether this combines all of that or whether it is a new villain that we haven't heard of as far as rumors go yet. Interesting. Could be an interesting way to bring in Mephisto, especially with Brand New Day. It also is an interesting way to bring in Harry Osborn, Norman Osborn, because they had a big part to play in Brand New Day in the comic book storyline as well. But guys, remember, this is unconfirmed reports, but it's super exciting. It's a little bit of tidbits because it's going to be a while before we hear anything because they don't start filming into summer 2025. And that is going to be a while. And obviously, Avengers Doomsday, we still have to get through that as well. Guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Are you excited about Spider-Man 4? Did you want the Keenan Black storyline? Or what do you think about Andrew Garfield and Michael Keaton and Robert Downey Jr. coming back in Spider-Man 4? Is that something that leaves you a little bit more excited than Keenan Black? Or are you really set on that? Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I'll see y'all next time.